fans, and those of you guys who are new current, like, even if you're UFC fans or you're new current day wrestling fans, you guys have heard of the bro, Matt Riddle, that newcomer. Well, not newcomer, he's been around the block, I guess, a few, but he is a former UFC guy, and he is also an independent guy and whatnot. He is the bro versus on the legendary Rob Van Dam. So it's kind of come down to the bro versus the dude, which those of you guys who know, if you've heard Matt Riddle do a promo or talk, it, you know, he usually works the bro in there somewhere, where Rob Van Dam, either it's accidental or just how he is. And I can actually tell you, knowing Rob Van Dam and have multiple talks with him, it's kind of a natural thing that everything is kind of a dude this, dude that. So in a lot of ways, this is the bro versus the dude, which are also two things that I think a lot of people use as acronyms a lot for a lot of things. So that's kind of cool. Plus, these are probably two of the most evenly matched as far as acrobatics and flippy stuff and match stuff that you can have. So this should be fun. A lot of you guys might not remember, well, probably don't know either, but Rob Van Dam in his early career, when he first started in WCW, way back before ECW, he used to wrestle barefoot and do all the flippy stuff that he does now. Of course, back in those WCW days, that wasn't really, you know, a thing, and it wasn't really cool. It was kind of innovative at that time, as we see Rob Van Dam being vintage Rob Van Dam, as that moron Michael Cole would say. I say moron because he's a moron, and I say Michael Cole because you can't say moron without Michael Cole being involved in it. As a pin for one on from Rob Van Dam to the bro. Rob Van Dam, like I said, wrestled in WCW first, was his first kind of like big ring thing, and he was doing like the flips and stuff and the moonsaults and stuff like that. But you know, back in WCW, back in those days, they weren't really, you know, improvised, or nor were they supported really. He wrestled barefoot, and he would wear electrical tape on his bare feet to support his ankles, which, yeah. Now he wears boots, which is smart, which he learned from Japan, believe it or not. And that's also where his, as the bro gets a 2 count on Rob Van Dam, as I talk about Rob Van Dam. And then, of course, Rob Van Dam went to Japan and did some stints over there, which is where you see his fancy leotard things he gets. Started that by going to Japan. And if you guys are ever wondering where Rob Van Dam was to get his things, I think that's a little question a lot of people have asked him, like, where do you get your, you know, your airbrushed, you know, cool tights and stuff. And he actually goes to a vendor who's at a flea market near, he used to go to, well, he actually still goes to them, but a flea market vendor at a flea market near his old place down in Georgia, believe it or not, is where he gets his airbrushed singlets made, which Rob Van Dam is nice enough to share anybody who actually listens or asks. As Matt Riddle now with a nice DDT on Rob Van Dam, and gotta tell you, no one sells a DDT better than Rob Van Dam. And now Matt Riddle with a neckbreaker on Rob Van Dam. Nice snap nair. And the whole effing show right now is having some problems with the bro. Uh-oh. But I think Matt Riddle goes a little slow on that end, because now Rob Van Dam's right back up at Riddle. Kick pushes off the drop kick, and now Riddle's got Van Dam up. Nope, reverse. And here's Rob Van Dam right back in the swing of things again. Uh-oh. I think Rob Van Dam might fly here, folks. If this is what I think it's going to be, this could be the end of Rob Van... Oh, there's the 5-star frog splash, folks. That is patented and also vintage Rob Van Dam. But Riddle gets a shoulder up. Maybe Riddle comes from the new school. Maybe the 5-star frog splash is a thing of the old, as Rob Van Dam is reminding people who he is. And knocks Riddle down with a clothesline. Make it 3, and there's a kick by Rob Van Dam. And now Rob Van Dam may be wondering maybe what he should do next, as looks like he's going for a chin lock now. Oh my, how about that? Nice side headlock right there by Rob Van Dam. No one said that Rob Van Dam couldn't mat wrestle either. Oh, here goes. Rolling Thunder. And there it is. Another pin. And that's going to be the end of it right there. And that was something. Rob Van Dam didn't come down without any, definitely didn't walk away with any body scars, that's for sure. As Riddle here, you see him right here, he opened him up with a DDT. Did Riddle, and Riddle gave him what he could. There's down, he went down there. And Riddle gave him his best there at the moment. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we're going to see this one, because I think they were pretty evenly matched for the most part. But in the end, here's another DDT right here, and that could have been the one also that busted up, or maybe added to Rob Van Dam's splitting headache. Get it? Splitting headache? I know. I kill me. But don't worry, I'm not quitting my night job yet. As Rob Van Dam received that 5-star frog splash that did not put an end to Riddle there, but in the end it was the Rolling Thunder that claimed Rob Van Dam his latest victory.
Here is your winner, Rob Van Dam.
All right, folks, and then we're back to tie again. So it's it's now 3-3, I guess we'd say. As Rob Van Dam now has won of the old day, I guess you'd say, even though Rob Van Dam kind of can still go with the younger, as you see. Celebrating they are. All right, folks. So get ready for some Macho Madness and some Ultimate Maniacs. All right, folks, get ready.